Hi everyone, this is Vijay case working as assistant professor at Bapuji B Schools, Davangere. Bapuji B Schools, Davangere, releasing a video series under the title Technology for Teachers. Friends, as you're all aware, the COVID-19 pandemic forced all the faculty members to adopt new technologies in order to conduct online classes. Google Classroom is one such solution which will address most of the challenges that we are all faculty members facing. So in this lecture series, we will be focusing more on Google Classroom. What is Google Classroom? What are the features? How do I access or how do I log into this Google Classroom? That we will see in this video. Let us see what is this Google Classroom is about. I think you are already aware Google Classroom is a cloud-based learning management system which is developed by Google. It's a web application and anybody with the Google account can able to access this. So Google Classroom is basically a virtual classroom where students and the faculty members can come online and then they can undergo the process of learning. One of the main challenge that every faculty member faces when he is conducting online classes is how do I structure my course content? Google Classroom will address that challenge. And one of the other aspect of the learning is, of course, the communication and the collaboration that you establish with your students. So Google Classroom will establish a very good platform for that. Let us see what are the features of Google Classroom. Okay, the first one is, as I already told you, Google Classroom will allow us to organize our course content in a better way. I think one of the prerequisites that in order to conduct the online class is to have course content in a digital format. So Google Classroom will help you to do that. And one of the important aspect of academic process is the assessment of students. So Google Classroom will help us to do an assessment of our students in a regular way. Students will undergo an assessment process in an intermittent manner. And how do I track the grades of those students? So Google Classroom will help us to maintain a grade book. And the fourth aspect is you can access this account anywhere. That means once you create a content, you can access the content from anywhere. You really don't need to carry your device. Only thing is you need to log into your account and then you can get access to your drive. You can comfortably conduct classes. And another important process is the how do I track the progress of our students? So that is very much possible in Google Classroom. And of course, the very important aspect of any academic process is the communication and collaboration with the students. You can have that in a real time by using Google Classroom. So let us see how do I log into this Google Classroom. How do I access this Google Classroom? You can open a browser and then once you log into your Google account, you can able to see this window. So in this window, you can able to see here, if you take your cursor there, you can able to see Google account and your email ID is appearing. That means you logged into your Google account. So once you click on this Google Apps, you can able to locate Google Classroom. Okay, so if you click on this, that leads to a window which shows Google Classroom. Yeah, here it comes. This is the window of Google Classroom. Here it is saying no classes. So don't worry, we are going to create that. And the sidebar, you can able to see some of the things like classes, calendar, archived classes, and some settings. And at the right top corner, you can able to see a icon, plus icon. This is a very important button for all of us. So if you click on this, you can able to see the join class, create class. So in this video, we have seen what is Google Classroom, what are its features, and how do I access to Google Classroom. So in our next video, we will see how we can really create Google Classroom and how do I join a Google Classroom. Okay, so in the next video, we are going to talk about that. Thank you.